friends, it's UrsulasRevenge, and happy Wednesday update day. It is officially the best time of the year, Halloween. Galloper's Keep is back, and there is a bunch of stuff to talk about today. So without too much preamble, we're just gonna get right into it. During the Halloween event, while the veil between the worlds is its thinnest, Galloper's Keep has opened up for all of us to go explore, and with it, a lot of activities have returned from previous years. In order to try and keep this a little bit concise, I'm going to be focusing on the new things coming to the Keep this year, but first we need to get into the Keep, so let's go find Poe the Crow to show us to the nearest portal. There you are, you magnificent being. You used to hang out over there on top of that hay bale. Hello, Poe! Hello, my name is Poe the Crow. I bring you word of where to go. Others hide and don't make a peep, but you must brace for Galloper's Keep. Talk to the ghost named Casper. The questions you have, just ask her. She knows the place inside out. Don't be afraid, she's not one to pout. Have no fear, little mortal. Be brave and go through a portal. I have told you all that I know, so without delay, off you go. Alright, so we have a task to find the nearest portal, which is up at the sort of like festival little area outside of Moorland Stables, and you can't really miss the trees. In fact, you can actually toggle on the locations to all of the portals to Galloper's Keep because they are spread all over the map. Any of these floating pumpkins that you see will take you to Galloper's Keep with a portal much like this one. Chapter 1 of Linda's quest about Galloper Thompson's history is also available this week. For new and old players, you can replay it if you want. I have done this before in years past though, so we are going to skip it today. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Alright, let's have a little chat with Casper. Jeepers, kid, you're like the 100th person to come looking for me today. Something about a talking bird? Whoa, I gotta install a doorbell on that portal. Keeping with tradition, the quests around the Keep will offer autumn tokens so you can get some unlockables. Alright, kid, you're in Galloper's Keep, and this place has been around for a long time. Galloper Thompson? Yeah, he's the master of the Keep, and this is his domain. Every autumn this time of year, when the veil between our world weakens, we find our way back to Jorvik. What he does in Jorvik? He's looking for souls, of course. He'll hunt unsuspecting people around, dragging their souls back to the Keep. Like yours truly. It's not that bad. We get more people and new friends all the time over here. Every year, something unexpected and exciting even gets drafted. I'll tell you right now, this place is more like Galloper's playground. You just gotta know where to look, and ignore all the death and darkness and stuff. There's a bunch of games to play, races to race, potions to brew. You can even go shopping. Pretty neat, huh? If you stick around, I'll show you all the fun things we do here to keep our spirits up. What do you say, kid? Are you in or are you in? Alright, have a little looky-loo around the Keep. Take a look at the cauldron, the storage, the stable, whatever else catches your eye. So much like previous years, Casper's quest is kind of a little tutorial tour around the island and all of the things we have to explore and on offer here at the Keep. Over at the middle, you're standing right next to the great brewing cauldron. Watch your step, kid. It's got a temper. Karen might need some help calming it down, if I'm honest. Please be advised, approach the cauldron at your own risk. We take no responsibility for anything or creature falling in. Sorry, I had to say that. We had incidents in the past. Over at the storage closet, these boxes and stuff here will give you access to everything you keep in your wardrobe at home. How does it work? Heck if I know. These are our shopkeeps. They don't say much. They have all sorts of spooky stuff at prices that actually aren't too scary. This is Tower Isle. That menacing-looking fortress has a lot of history, but it's a long story. Nowadays, we use it to throw parties. Yep, this island is all about fun and games. Here, no one ever cancels a session of Dungeons and Pumpkins. This is the Island of the Hopeful. Pretty, isn't it? We go here when we need a bit of time to relax. Maybe light a candle or two for the ones we've left behind. There's Lucy. She's looking for someone to compete in the championships on her behalf. Come back and talk to her later. Okay, so that one is new. We'll get to that. Here's the stable. I don't gotta tell you how this works. Feel free to take a look at these ghastly beauties. Okay, so where to start? Let's go back to the middle. Okay, so the main hub has a couple of different shops. So let's take a look. We have the mask shop, which offers all different kinds of masks. We even got a little vintage Baroness Annabelle Silverglade. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this stall is empty for a reason. If you recall from the next up in Jorvik, there will be another shop opening up later in the event that has clothing items from before 2021. All stuff released from previous years, 2021 to current, is still available at the keep though, so let's keep looking. Over here at Afterworldly Attire, we will find actually some of those outfits as well as a new outfit. We have the Evil Queen set that is just chef's kiss. Is this the one that has the saddle that I'm very excited about? Yes. Okay, it is hard to see. I need to see the saddle in all its glory. Look at it. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so it is a dressage style saddle, but you'll notice that there's like, well, first of all, there's like this little star motif, which is nice, but what's even nicer is that little embossed snake. I'm obsessed with it. I need it. So yeah, we've got that new set, and there's also new earrings. We got these little snake earrings. They're really, really cute. Very trendy. I'm obsessed. There's also a second set called the Obsidian Count set. I don't think I've saw this outfit set. Maybe I did and I just was too excited about the other one. No, I don't remember this one at all. Okay, so we have like a more like dressage inspired set and then a slightly more Western set. And then also in this shop we have the returning items from the Wild Witch set as well as the Swamp Witch set. These are the items that kind of go along with Audra and Elvira. Wow, I really did not buy a whole lot of this set. Now, due to the nature of the way that shops work in Star Stable, I don't know if there are other sets also in that store that I've already purchased. As you can see, I was missing a lot of stuff from last year, but I don't remember how much of a big spender I was previous years. We also have the return of the Miscreants merch shop, though it is at a different location this year. I have already purchased everything but the boots, though. And finally, we have the Doomed Discount Shop, which has things from previous years that weren't last year at a discount. So if you've missed out on a couple of things, they apparently have been discounted. I get a lot of comments about the Fabulous Enchanter set, so if you are liking that little orange moon witchy motif, definitely get it. It's discounted now, and it is full stats, and I do love the set. So those are the items available in the traditional shops, but there is a token goods store. This very chatty pumpkin has got some offers for us, all for tokens, which is awesome, and I am so excited for this set. This one also actually includes things from previous years, I think just last year. So we have the Highland Rebel Western set, if you've missed that from previous years, as well as the Goth Academia set. I did not get the outfit for this one, so I may just need to do that. However, there is a new Goth Academia set. It's called the Emerald Goth set. Well, I guess it's just Emerald Goth set. And I need this. I'm obsessed with it. So this will be the first thing that I will be collecting. Thank you very much. I'm curious if... Oh, you know what? That also might be what's missing from the Afterworldly Attire. The set from last year that was obtainable in the cauldron. Which one was it? It kind of goes with the Goth Academia set. Let me go find out. A Haunted Dressage. I knew what it was. I knew what it was. Haunted Dressage. I'm going to bet that if you missed it from last year, it's supposed to be at Afterworldly Attire. But I've collected all the pieces, so I wouldn't see... Well, you know what? Actually, I would see the tack. I just wouldn't see the clothes. And I don't see the tack here. So I don't know if we're going to be able to... We should be able to get that set again. I don't know. We'll find out. Who are you? Hello. Soul Shard to Autumn Token Exchange. Okay, so that is something we will need to talk about at the top of the next hour. The Lost Souls are back. They appear at the top of the hour at a volcano vortex that appears in the overworld. You know what? I'm pretty sure it lasts 20 minutes, not 15. So let's go see if we can find the soul tornado. To find it, you literally just need to look up, and there it is. I think that's going to be at South Hoof, though. So at the top of every hour, this tornado will appear at different places on the map, and once you're there, there will be a soul there asking you to help collect all their shards. When you do, they will reward you with, I think, 3 soul shards, And you can do this once an hour at the top of the hour. It's, I believe, only supposed to last 20 minutes. So if you want to do them, make sure to do them as early as you can. I will say that some of these locations are a little bit easier to collect the shards than others. South Hoof is not too bad because it's very open and there's nowhere really for these shards to hide. The one by Doyle's Abbey can be tricky because they appear on like the cliff that's a little bit hard to get to. But once you know where the shards appear, you know where the shards are, so it's not too terrible. Nomer's Highland is also one that they kind of get lost in the brush, but again, once you know where the shards are, it's not too bad. Alright, we've been rewarded with our soul shards. Now we can go back to the keep and turn them in. In previous years, soul shards were also used to unlock additional things, but they've abandoned that in most recent years, despite being able to still collect them. So now all soul shards are really good for are turning in to convert into tokens. Whoops, I didn't turn in Casper's quest, so I'm going to quickly do that. And that's just the stuff we do here at the keep. The portals can take you to a bunch of other weird places, and I've heard rumors about soul shard tornadoes over in Norfolk. Sounds pretty swooshy to me. Not a rumor, we've just explored. Sort of related to the shops, we do have additional redeemables with Karen. By tossing some ingredients into the cauldron, you'll get some rewards. And I think that this will also have a new set, but I want to double check. So Karen's quest is the same as previous years, where you have to find a couple of the different items and throw them into the cauldron to appease it. All these items are actually locatable at Galloper's Keep. It just takes a little bit of running around to figure out where they spawn on each day, because it does change. For this first day, for what you have to toss into the cauldron, I'm pretty sure it's the same. It's moss, ghost goo, and a spider egg. You can find a ghost goo behind the tormented one, and you can find the spider egg by the storage. Oh wait, maybe you can't find it by the storage, even though that is one of the spawn locations. Maybe a different day of the week you can get it there, but today, let's go run around the keep and see if we can find it. Ah, close. It was behind the storage area, behind the wall, so just run around the outside, and we've got it. You'll notice that sometimes she will ask for things like moss, chamomile, rubia, jute, or flax. I'm pretty sure she could ask for all of them. Those are the same consumables that we collect for Farah. So make sure to bring those with you if you don't want to find them here. They do all spawn here, I should say. For example, if you're specifically looking for moss and chamomile, I think if you go to this little island here, actually, okay, we've got a rubia here. Oh, we've got a couple of other things here. What are you? Are you worms? Yeah, this is worms. We've got another spider egg. Force Island usually has a couple of different ones too. However, it appears not on Wednesdays. Anyways, I just see that every year somebody's always confused about where the moss, the chamomile, the overworld items are in the keep. And while they are findable in the keep, you're going to have much better luck looking in the overworld or main Jorvik area. Also, you can just collect these things throughout the week. So if you see one, you can just grab them and then they'll just stay in your inventory until you're ready to use them. Alright, so if we finish up Karen's quest, she'll have us throw things into the cauldron. It is the moss, the spider goo, and the eggs. Because it's a tutorial, we don't get anything, but we can do this repeatable. I want to say it's like a couple times an hour. It is a little temperamental. You can't always do it. I've had some times where I could do it like 3 times in a row, and I've had others where I can only do it once before it tells me to stop. Every time you collect Karen's quest, she's going to ask you for 3 additional items. Also worth noting, the items will respawn at their spawn locations after you collect them. So there's a little bit of a cooldown, but you can just pick them right back up where you found them last time. And then you just go over to the cauldron and throw them in. I guess, okay, maybe I'm mistaken. It looks like once a day we can talk to Karen to get soul shards for doing it, but then if whenever we want, like once an hour to multiple times an hour, depending on how temperamental the cauldron is, we can throw our own ingredients in. I think that's the difference. And you can do any combination of like Farah's items plus the things you find in the keep. It's literally whatever you want to throw in here. There's no specific ingredient or recipe to get specific items out. It's just completely random. We've got the Dead Serious set. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I think I do remember this one. It is, I think, a recolor of the Haunted Dressage set in a blue and brown and gold color. Here's what it looks like completed. So you can get that outfit completely for free just by tossing some ingredients into the cauldron. Can I do it again? Is it gonna tell me no? Yeah, no, it needs to rest for an hour between brewing a potion. Okay, that's fine. So we've got time before we gotta brew another potion. Looking around the map of the keep, you'll see that there are a couple of exclamation points. These are all different dailies that you can do. Save for this one, we will get to that one. The one at the island with the tower, that's Dungeons and Pumpkins. That's basically a Pac-Man style game that you can play to get autumn tokens. The one that I'm standing at now, Poe the Crow, will take you on the Haunted Trail ride where there are things to collect. As well as just kind of like experience. It's pretty different every time you take it. There's like randomly generated or procedurally generated events that happen. So no trail ride is ever truly the same. There's also the pumpkin hunt, where it's kind of, if you remember like the Yule Goat, you see a big pumpkin and its babies, run away from it. You gotta find all the babies, bring them back. When you bring back the pumpkin's babies, it plays a game of trick or trick, where it either chases you around or runs away and you have to chase it down. There's also the updated Scarecrow Hill race that was updated last year, and Galloper Thompson's race, where you kind of get through a little backstory of Galloper Thompson's exploits on Jorvik. To keep it concise, we're not going to redo all of those things because I'm pretty sure they're the same. I have videos from past Halloween events, so if you want a little closer look before you experience it for yourself, you can definitely check out those videos. But there is one thing that I wanted to check at the Haunted Trail ride. Oh, this isn't what I was expecting. I was trying to see if the crows were returning from the previous year, but it looks like Igor has a quest for us instead. Now, I don't actually know if we needed to do the trail ride to get here, if it's just more convenient to do it this way. But Igor has a quest for us, so we might as well check it out. Greetings, Rider. Would you like to know my secret of how to acquire a new pet? Alright, so maybe he will teach us how to get the crows. Or ravens. I learned it from my master, Dr. Frankenstein. You've probably heard of him? No, not the hotel guy, my former master, the scientist. Oh no, what's in the sack? Fascinating, is that a sack of dead animals? What's in the sack? What kind of ghoul do you take me for? These are onions for my dinner. Anyway, I haven't actually conducted the experiment on my own yet. You see that spooky altar? I'm going to use it as my lab table. When the conditions are right, I will bring a pet to life. Please let this be a dumb party trip. So goth, can I help? Finally, I will be the master and you can be my assistant. Reanimation of Patches the bunny or reanimation of Stitches the cat. Ooh, okay, so it looks like we have new pets to collect on the trail ride instead of the ravens, which I believe were also available for sale at some point. It is hard to see with these shaders on, but we need 80 unbroken bones, a skeleton key, a kite, and a bunny collar, as well as Stitches the cat, who also needs 80 bones, a skeleton key, a kite, and a cat collar. So we need a key, both a bunny and a cat collar, as well as 2 kites and 80 bones. Okay, so I'm pretty sure all of these things we're able to find along the Haunted Trail ride. So spend some time here. There is one other place for us to check at the end of the trail ride. What the heck? Oh, there's a new creature to chase us, a jackalope. Mysterious cookbook, picking that up. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad that they're adding new creatures as we go, but geez, that scream is something else. Don't get me, don't get me, don't get me, don't get me. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. That's a giant bunny, okay. Okay. We've survived the jackalope. Okay, so at the end of the trail ride, Poe the Crow will give you some tradables. I was trying to see if the collar was something that she would trade for. Doesn't look like it, so we might have to keep looking to see if there's ways to get the collars. Sorry, I'm trying to refresh my memory as I go. Both the ravens in previous years, in order to collect them, needed that other special item. Instead of the collars, though, they needed these like special shiny gemstones. There was a white one and a red one, and there were different like hidden quests around the keep in order to help you unlock them. It's gonna take me a little bit of time to do some research, but I promise I will figure out how to get them, and then I will make a video on how to get the free pets of the bunny and the cat in its own unique special video. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, go collect some bones, and I'll figure out how to get the other items. So keeping with the tradition that they started last year, all of the magic horses have returned at a discount, including the ones that were new last year. You can now get Elvira and Audra for 769 star coins. And the others are also discounted for various prices. We've got $5.99 for Songsorrow and Duskbrim, $5.49 for Tombhoof. Laverna and Neiman are available for $649, and Pepita and Whittier, my special little oldest babies here, you can buy for 449 star coins. Now, there's something special about Pepita and Whittier this year. It's their last year at the keep. Before we get too upset about it, they will not be leaving forever. So it'll be the last year for Whittier and Pepita at the keep because it's filling up. Halloween is one of the most popular times of the year, and they never seem to have run out of ideas for Halloween magic horses, which I'm thankful for. It's like one, my favorite time of year. Two, they're like the best magic horses in the game. So we want them to keep coming up with more, but they're running out of space. And in order to kind of keep up with that demand, some of the horses are going to have to move out eventually, and this year is Whittier and Pepita's turn. That said, they will be made permanent additions to Jorvik in the future. We don't really 100% know what that means, but it seems like Star Stable is trying to avoid that FOMO for the magic horses. This is probably why we haven't had a magical horse rotation, and like we saw recently with the medieval event area, magic horses have returned permanently there, as well as in Valedale. So I'm not sure if there's going to be some sort of magic horse island where all of the other magic horses kind of go to exist throughout the year, or if each of them will be sprinkled in relevant areas. We don't really know yet. All we know is that these two magic horses after a Halloween event will be available somewhere in Jorvik eventually. And you know what? Speaking of the medieval area, I was curious why the Manta Ray pets hadn't returned with their magic dragon horse counterparts, and they officially have. So they have added the Manta Ray dragon pets from that originally came out with Aldracht and Faramore to the medieval area. They're also discounted, so if you want to get them for a good deal, they are now 200 star coins. That is a permanent discount, and they are permanently available at the medieval arena. Alright, now let's go talk about championships. On Casper's tour, she mentioned that there's a ghost here on this island who wants to talk to us about championships, so let's see what she has to say. Ooh, woe is me, although my steed is at my side and all we want to do is ride, we cannot, for you see, we died. You have a very friendly face. Might you agree to take our place to win a ribbon in a race? Think of us as your race and score. We will feel alive once more. With championships across the aisle, you'll find one in a little while. We long to race along the track, to feel the others at our back, to feel the wind whip through our hair, to win a ribbon fair and square. Alas, the race we cannot run, so we've asked again our champion to race and let us feel the fun. Yeah, I'll go do a championship. Jorvik Stables Championship is in 8 minutes, so we've got time. So it looks like all we have to do is participate in a championship, but there's special things going on with championships for the next couple of weeks, pretty much the duration of the Halloween event. We have a new championship rank season. The season is titled It's Alive. And it does say that the season has ended because this happened last time. I think it's supposed to start later today. It has not officially started yet. So we'll have to keep posted on actually earning points for the season. But the new season is here. We know that the available ribbons are on display in the little question mark area. So we might not be able to finish that Ghost's quest, but if you participate in a championship, you will get the 2 points needed to actually unlock the first ribbon, which will probably satisfy the quest. But again, because the season technically hasn't started yet until later today, I don't think this is gonna count. Okay, so confirmed, we have not earned points for the championship rank. However, that quest did complete, so it looks like completing any championship will be enough to satisfy the quest. Gentle friend, you've eased our pain. Come back tomorrow and ride again. Okay, so we can do this as a daily. Basically, it's like an extra championship incentive. So come here first, collect your Lucy's championship quest, and you can go to Moreland, you can get that daily championship quest before you join an actual championship and start earning points for the championship rank. Lots of championship stuff going on. But you know what? I'm here for it because I love championships. And finally, the last thing to talk about is in regards to our home stable, because we've got a new customization. Ooh. Alright, also not technically part of the customization, but they've also updated the Halloween decor. So in years past, our home stable used to get updated for Halloween just to have like little decorations strewn about, but I thought that because, you know, home stable customization came out that they wouldn't do that, but apparently the overlay stays. Although it's a new overlay, we've got some new pumpkins with some ivy around. I wonder if the ghost horse will appear. I'm curious. We'll have to spend some time in the home stable and find out. I also wanted to check this little storeroom because there was a old Halloween event like years ago, before my time, where there would be a little girl in the storeroom and sing the Glue Man song. We've got some spiders hanging amongst our food stuff. Got another nice little jack-o'-lantern in our storeroom. Spooky odor coming from the drain. But what I really wanted to talk about is a new actual home stable customization. Oh, here we go. Okay, so not every category is going to be affected by this, but in some of the categories you'll notice that we have a new theme called Gothic. And you'll also notice that the very first level, the like default basic set of that level is already unlocked for us. Apparently, according to the news, that was always supposed to be the case. But if you recall from when the themes came out, there were items that were available only for 1 shilling. In Moreland, that was, I believe, the Amara options, and for Brickhaven, it was the first option with the scarlet brick, like the cloudstone windows and whatnot. Apparently, they were always supposed to be free, but based off of a limitation, they had to be listed as 1 Jorvik shilling, so that it was pretty much basically free. However, they have figured it out, and now, I think moving forward, all sets that come out, you will get the default for free. It's just the additional stylings that will cost money. And in this case, it looks like it will be star coins for the tar, crimson, and violet colors, but shillings for the ghost color. Ooh, okay, this is also interesting. It looks like they are maybe playing with the idea of having additional subcategories in ornament, because I believe before under ornaments, if you just clicked into it, it was just the ornaments, but now it looks like maybe they're playing around with having additional subcategories. Okay, so I have applied the new items. So there are no stall design changes for this new set, but we do have lower walls, upper walls, and like beams, doors, windows, all new stuff there. So we can definitely mix and match this set with the other sets that have already come out. I want to say probably Moorland will be your best bet. As far as like the stall style goes, it seems to be kind of a little bit more reminiscent of the Moorland style. You know what? Let's test that out. Ooh, actually, hold the phone. Under Moorland, we have the Halloween colors here. We have new color variations under Moorland that match the Gothic style. So we've got the Midnight part. I think Midnight was already existing, but we've got Ghost, Goblin, Crimson, and Violet partition options. And we actually also have Gothic style floors as well, it looks like. Or at least we've got more Moorland floor options. We've got these new tiles with little diamond separators in, I believe, all the same colors. There's also this like graded floor that appears to be new in all of the different Gothic colors, as well as a new cobblestone looking floor, which is so freaking cute. What the heck? All right, so this is kind of probably how I would style this this new Gothic style stable. Also, by the way, if you want to test out what a stable style is going to look like without buying it, you can actually just kind of go into this menu here like you would, but instead of hitting the X in the corner, you're just going to hit escape. And this will give you the opportunity to sort of test drive your stable if you need a little bit more of like a physical run around experience versus just looking at like the live preview. That said, if you do leave your stable, it will reset back to your default. So this is really just like a way for you to test it out temporarily until you decide what you want to do. So you can test drive all the styles. Yeah, I didn't buy any of these. Anyways, I think I just about covered all I can about today's update video. This was a long one. Hopefully I've helped you navigate the event. I'm going to do some more research about figuring out how exactly to get the new cat and bunny pets. That's going to take a little bit of trial and error and just trying to figure things out, but I promise to follow up with a guide as soon as possible. Expect the championship ranks to start sometime this afternoon. I'm not sure exactly what time it starts. All I know is that the last one did take a couple of hours to actually activate. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video like this. I do try to cover every Wednesday update and more. There's a lot to look forward to in this event, so let me know which part is your favorite part, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye!